sana referee and pressure be a new referee so bet me the game no the way I say Odini and all that. So that's why hope is a second leg no. On bet me take amana a formality for me because with 3-0 there I mean Howard elite for bet me over 10 years and I mean Howard Victoria for bet me baba be every more hanum. So we commend them.
Okay.
But then again oko anim no. I say then at the hotter.
The higher you go.
The higher you go, yes, the hotter it becomes. So, ko no.
Now, I say you draw conclusion.
No,
are they through to the next stage?
Any other size be an mobile. He bet me about the catchers. But me catchers said the Chad when it comes to continental football, omonye known. And Victoria for medical catcher make kwako here omo na say Samatas year 1996 na Victoria for year say 2004 2005. I realize say teams na ya tete year just some 10 years ago 15 years ago num there ya na me hunu say omo command so much authority any support so omo debate me they beat this Ghanaian size and I'm happy. Me hope say their dreams in mediama e dey any dreams in mediama trajectory no. Omo share sides na boa pa se obo na unya sides na omo really omo mfimu no how initial stages so ma utimi ko anim kakra because there na one ma opponent ambition it determines whether you go far or you don't go far. So for me that is very very essential to know. So meaning said the next header no be more competitive than this particular one.
Hey, so what draw the conclusion? So
no they will qualify. They will qualify. So and the year started now we were confident to say analysis now we were confident that they will qualify from this particular one, but it be at the next round you know. And I be no more fan that easier and all that. But kudos to Preko and Nuruddin so much to me. I had you know the yen say a share supporters in crying, a share team owner in crying. The all financial club no or you motivated so this can be remove more coach our more Africa than it's say Africa no crying it's good for their psyche and everything regarding
Nefi president to team why and the league na ye Pepe Africa clubs through what say in short man it's Nefi proud to the game honorable Ignatius can say 3-0 win ampa almost 3-0 na Samatex and so quite away all the way to Cameroon I secure that 1-0 away win no qualify
yes they are home and dry
wow
qualify now yeah kind that say so be kaya first day na draw na by na obusa and I told you say my headache cannot be elect sports any Victoria unim say we need game Samatex go win Rajans wa we go win Samatex next game no on Rajan there is a game to be played there hard ball ni ho ball ni ha
okay
but you ball ma ba so say first time no na butanyi omu amohu no omu amfambo
yes
there are times that are big giants fambo omu ni teams in keto akra na ebo a omu timi fambo ji we will give them all the credit for that job, especially Samatex omoko away. Na omoko win game no. Na mame fan to just say Samatex empanyi for Rafa mo say operation 100 buses from Aboy to Accra. Oze
why yes our operation no.
This is Samatex empanyi for.
Omo na ye
as operation 100 buses from a boy to Accra Sports Stadium. Na omo ababehwe the Champions League. Omo club no airborne nti operation 100 buses. Omo lanche ho. The tense crew mom penfo omo free ho. Escafone bi. Nti we say bi me provide 5 buses but you know no more per 100. As 100 buses no ebe loadi from Sama boy ho ababe piem e wa Accra Sports Stadium. The game I know they have qualified, okay. But more team in your there. Asante Kotoko last time I'm call Africa, ɛkɔ hyɛ Kadiogo 1-0 ɛwɔ Benin. Kadiogo bɛ hyɛ Kotoko 1-0 ɛwɔ Kumasi. Ɛmi yɛ bɔ penalties eyi Asante Kotoko Ephraim. Nti ɔmo nyɛ very careful. Me sɛ Samates lusu kura by a slim margin. Ɛka mi ogidi sɛ Samates ɛbɛ qualify. Nti ɛnyɛ game a me wɔ doubt biara. Then nso atɛman kura de bu sɛ I think at a point na I'm so much president asemo
game na bia nko mbetumi ahyɛ more
omo de 6 minutes na share 3 goals
no
6 within 6 minutes no match say 3 goals no and omo sign etetran omo create chances but omo so ba bia so omo careful ni say second half no elect for no create chances are key the heroics of omo goalkeeper and the prevent omo from scoring omo draw blank nti they will also have some job to do when it is that omo travel ekopiem ewo Cameroon. The good news is a game na buzabanyi Emma so Chad. As we speak, there's no stadium facility. CAF ejitum ewo Chad man say etimi bo CAF interclub competition. Even the prelims in the ground omo enya facility ebetimi abo. So the good news is say game ni baso ewo Cameroon. Me fa say neutral grounds e de ma two teams ni nyina. Enti that is one good thing and so atman for so ebenya. But I know very well say in two clubs ni nyina no abuson by advance to the next stage of the competition. Unim say kwabro mo change format na ne de ball Confederations Cup no eno na nko mo drop here free Champions League no esa be ball omba no mo yi Confederations Cup for
because o mo ahode no was ro
it say ubo 2 games be okọ group stages nso atman bo we no okọ the next game na but first nko bo we abo next game na wi no na fe no mo drop it from Champions League no ebesa no abebo and normally ya no mo strength no was return because Champions League ne kodru a unya giants bi no mo hia na ba ko afrim no aba form no be you e de afrim ti good news e de ma isoteman say if they are able to go over this hurdle, which I know they've done about 70% of the job, no, their next win and also their next qualification takes them straight to the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. For Samates, we are praying and hoping say surprise bia metuomo e their crowd Sports Stadium. But then the main game on Bebono, ayomo fish channel money Raja Casablanca, Ebebon, because here you are meeting a giant of the game. A bar qualification to the group stages proper now, or a giant on him botchen woho, bia or top quality materials echen woho. That is where the game actually will be. But we are hoping that almost return like our Crown Sports Stadium, you know, a Sunday, yem surprises bia. And in such a program, almost messing and go summer boy. Omo abedu Accra nano pay from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. So they'll be staying Accra, camping in Accra. No more training Abu game on Sunday. We wish them the very best. But in my estimation, they are home and dry. They will qualify. Nsuachima will qualify. The next stage of the qualification, you know, is what I will be thinking about. But for them, they should be thinking about the next game. No more. But for me as an analyst, I know they have qualified themselves.
They have qualified. May they asante ko issue way, but now, Kwasi father was it tell Jovi to bring you to London? No, I said where I but to live cool was it ye wage about for that. Yeah, that's it. Kruma. Gentles asante ko say and after Friday game or more any mediama a boy yes that inaugural game or more boy Eddie B the TNA Sports Stadium no kodo money chemu phase 2 of omo pre-season no e Cape Coast say omina e no mo e camp na omo guso yeah, Juma didn't penny for Chema on Wednesday bebo against Bibiani Gold Stars. Nano and a head coach Prosper Nate Ogun reacted to defeat Omosofa at the hands of Mediamano or say ne had the kese pa bako a selection players no one as for munina ye quality into selecting players din emanu into the best say supporters no enya boteka wo de tie said the Prosper esi echeche or no ankasa nensem no.
There's so much quality in the team. If you look at those who went out and those who came in, I mean, we have quality. As a technical staff, we have to do is to make sure that we give them that courage, we give them that confidence to be able to express themselves anytime we give them the opportunity. So the quality is there, there's depth in the team. and it's good for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I want to tell them I'm amazed about how they came in their numbers, especially those who came from far to come and support the team. What I want to tell them is that they should be patient and support us. They should support the team, the technical staff, the playing body. They should always let us have the feeling that we have them behind us. And I think once we are able to have that feeling, we'll be able to go the extra mile to give them what they want. The season is going to be a season that we need to, as much as possible, make sure that the players that we have bought, we try as much as possible to let them express themselves. So I think it's good.
Yes, and then Prosper Ogun and all call for patience. No, Emmanuel Anchi, fantastic midfielder, the mass Antico. Or no, so was there. Fans no nyabete na omo enta omochi.
I would say honestly the atmosphere here in Takwa, like, it's crazy. Honestly, I really love this pitch. Honestly, yeah. It was very, very intense, and I would say this is just a friendly game. We are trying to build our team, and I'll plead with the supporters to just pardon us for now. We'll go back to our drawing board and we'll come back. So for now, I would say I have to add the scoring to my game, and yeah, everything will be fine. Honestly.
Manolanchi, why this as will be a call for patience? Pepe, coach, a call for patience. Emmanuel. Entry call for patience. Cause other boys no. None of them besides pressure. Both say no crowd their own prema men can watch them. But why this patience as it be?
That's the message they ought to be speaking. But that message is not the message we ought to be speaking.
Kumasi.
And you pay any position in your pay. On what she could just in what Bobby. And we're calling for patience. Maybe analyze much quality or more, and much quality in the league, and I'm sure the club no born.
Okay.
And your patience.
And the signings or more.
It's in your patience as well. Last season, be anyone journalists be anyone over my predecessor to go to the league. Whereas you are not being fair to the facts available. Available facts and doesn't speak to that. Now, got to any sub position, This year, young says I got to fight the league, And for a player, and again, he's speaking after they are lost
a defeat.
And say this is just a friendly game, so the fans should be patient. But I'm not sure he's calling for patience. Start league now, because fans are patient for the A. No. And
manager, coach, no can be.
That is the language, no. And because he's speaking in public, on no catch any players, only players he didn't go back. Because catch players, training Charlie, we came here for business, and here we are supposed to deliver. He will tell them that. But when he's speaking in public, the coach will not speak like I am speaking.
Sure.
If you go and speak to the the IMC chairman, he will not be speaking like I will speak. On Kasat said the Ralph Bekasa, on Kasat said the Corona Bekasa, on Kasat said the Penny Bekasa, or a penny or Dadiano. On himself, there is a possibility. Say, be an idea and cause the Asia planning until he will call for the patience and all of that. But for me, that is not our job to be doing. Say, you have a calling for patience. One Kotoko, now Kotoko is even adding more.
Shawkan
you
is
are
coming.
adding more, and if coach they say selection is quite problematic.
I say
Kotoko ever added apart from Shawkan, they are obey 2 more players ever.
Sir.
Yes.
And the coach didn't come from because I send the headache pass say selection because of quality. Oh no.
And mostly because the question, my tier question, into question is, coach, do you have selection headache? It's ABS and actually no musan about headache. Okay, onu me jina because ABS pon match na no aba. My name is Prosper Natogun. I have selection headache. He won't do that. It's that because normally it's a foreign news. Kwabra say me story na. My question na ye busa coach na player na me story no. Because as I'm in chance one about be cancel bia, obeka say bia player no wa cancel munu. And now with the headline be by say Pep say only only interested in the only motivation be on league by a Drew Mayor. And I'm saying I want to listen to the audio. Now my tier question credit bakro busa. The question is any background busa no say why would him Man City apart from 5 players Ederson, Jasco Vadio, Haaland and 2 other players there pre-season no more senior players from Waham. I feel senior players in Aba. We may struggle in the early at the start of the season. We may struggle, but through last month now, the motivation to win the league, which Wayo over the years, ampa season mienu na Arsenal di obesa omo season mienu na Liverpool di obesa omo enti wan ti asem ya beka say coach Pep say on the motivation the league ni bi there enti sa na ma prosper me sure say what is our response no by say selection headache and it was the question but he's even looking for more and now we makacho say the decision in the next few hours I was trying to reach both camps, you know, Shawkan and Lions from Accra Lions. Say minya, so my Adiana ba still minya omo. But in the next few hours, the decision will be communicated to them. Say, Abranche a free, okay. And Abranche Shawkan a free a kotoko. In personal terms, dada. Shawkan babes obey medicals no assign, no statiabo. In kotoko's middle, Mamin Chose Shawkan eba. I was just saying I got to shape in the better our medal. Omo me number 6 for no. Kotoko tinedu. Shawkan. Chei Gamana. Ena Anderson Timanu.
Wow.
4 players. So person push it because 8. Now come in Aboma. Now the central midfielders in Abaka DMs no one. There is Tinedu. There is Intimanu. Ubenya Chedamana Ubenya Solomon Kwakusa, that boy Kante, and a 20 boy, no, very good player. No Nacosta. Oh, okay, yes, okay, Asantamai. Very okay, no about him. To a coach in it all. Okay, come down so Equara. Enti Unya Sakra was a penny. Now far entry Ekawa. Now the Shawkan become a home qua 6. And the coach would have to choose.
Sure.
Me at the starting game because number 10 on there, Makacho said Babaya, Kotoko another creative method at the canon, which I was a need.
Akuma FM
A need Kotoko yeah. And yet I and what Debbie now when we are there. Babaya young and they were number 10. And I know a game now. Opushi entry at never bought 10. He can play that role and play it very well.
Okay.
But of course, with your number 8 now on number 6 Onusu any bonobo. Now on number 10 Kawa, unya more creativity in the middle. Eti entry operating as a number 8. Creative more at the amount. Entry no creative more at the amount. Now on number 10 in Babaya and now say that creative method I could be and so creative at the amount. Now none of me Shawkan a profile at the amount say you were 3 types of defensive methods. Yes. Yawo baako ane de ne say go and win the ball. And omonia from say or a disruptive type of a midfielder.
Yes.
Opponent ni play no dey ba ne de ne say oba disrupt ade na mo ye ni nyina. Etu mo build your future mo be duru ba bia mo pese mo enter the final third of the team na no asay no. Enye players nya na wa ability to destroy and construct enye mo nyina.
Yeah.
Yawo de oye disruptive and constructive midfielder. Nana as good.
87.9 Kumasi.
That boy me who is to play Ghana Hachepa.
Where?
Akamenko. James Akamenko.
Okay.
From a Great Olympics
to
Obuasi Ashanti Gold. I was a penny on one day obet matchball or Jibon we are.
Was
started. Was who the bassa over tackle obet match on Kiapa. Was a more passer. Oba boy basse on pass it through the lane, say. What Opejanitina once will be a committed on, but be a method on ne wingers and then attack and it's about pass amana, over trap pass a and here James are coming type maybe, or you're both disruptive and constructive. Or about destroy opponent, you know, at the end of the day, no constructive. And I was a penny or more. I tell them the gentle number 64. No. They don't play with strength. They play number 6 with intelligence.
Skills and intelligence.
And one thing they do is positional awareness. And so that type of number 6, you know, Ebine Xabi Alonso, Ebine Barcelona Ginasono, Sergio Busquets, Ebine Rodrigo Cascante, Rodrigo Boman City, number 6, you know. I'm saying on more number 6, that's how the ball got to do a better. Opposition already born here, party pass a baba. Otimi stop pass na bra on tackle player na ye dey pass ne man but ojibo no ya ono so ebo construction ni bi pa eti Shawkan ayesa type na so who say the Shawkan ebo number 6 now you be believe say number 6 so ho odin so ye gidigidi abaka ye nyine chanje ɔmmɔ saa bi sɛ bɔɔl no kɔ no wakɔtwa obi na dabi nya ne deɛ no Shawkan deɛ ne sɛ there's one thing about him sɛ maka saa story famous story na kyerɛw sɛ mekɔ afigyase kɔhwɛ bɔɔl kwabra na ɔmo bɔ afigyase ɔmo organize gala Christmas gala ɔgye bɔɔl no ansa na bɔɔl no bɛba ɔma no pass na ɔhwɛ bɔɔl no wia na ɔyi n'ani ahwɛ wasɔve it was scanning wia otumi bɔ one time pass na opponent na jɔn kafe ni wɔbɛ control no wabɔ na nipa na bɔ
dada
ɛna mi busa mo sɛ na kura bɛ na bɔ bɔ na ɔmo sɛ ɔdabi wɔwɔ ayi Accra Lions ɔmo captain na ɔmo sɛ ɔni fɛn di mami ntwa so ɔni bɔɔl no bɔ mo sɛ
ɔnyɛ ordinary
but ɔnyɛ number 6 fɔ na ɔkɔ yɛ gidigidi bia nti sɛ ɔhwɛ kɔtɔkɔ middle ni sisi yɛ a coach ni bɛtumi abɔ Samoti Nedu as number 6 no wabɔ Shawkan as number 8 no wabɔ Entry as number 10 they will operate so wabɔ Shawkan as 6 ɛbɔ Entry as 8 ɛbɔ Baba Yaya as 10 they will operate
yes
Asante Kotoko enya more options in the middle because coach need system of play this season and now I didn't acquire the board no so hwɛ a why not so be use middle no part of the ability ni team no
yeah
Asante Kotoko will build through the middle a lot and now yeah ko hwɛ ball no bi omo mo yɛ TV so from takwa nyina hu sɛ Kotoko play ni nyina no ɛfa mfifio because onya a skillful player in Emmanuel Entry Emmanuel Entry je ball no middle na opagya ni ti either so obeto pass na koma Saka on the left. Or on the back of Pitami do on the right as our two boys nyina so form obetumi abon straight and akoma abetamo the striker or nine with the inclusion of Shawkan Sana could come for the bay and I'm telling you Kotoko SMP another creative player I was here for defense now I am sitting a meeting Elmina
Alonso what's that group you
oh yes sir if
how much you say
yeah free takwa eba no omo ko dompem e ko Hans Kofi waje go kin Ghana hada oh Hans Kofi ye no car accident na de ni free no it is Asante Kotoko company for led by the IMC chairman
e ko representative
ko Siapia kan proper na te ogum kan omo ye no mayele omo do abi na no ye meeting na some na make chew say Kotoko ento defend the BB omo ye sorted when it comes to defense
okay
goalkeeping Kotoko ento obi abiem omo youth team na omo be fa goalkeeper no sa goalkeeper no be fourth choice goalkeeper said na Fatao fourth choice to Asare Danlad Moise Pauti and Fatao enti omo youth team goalkeeper no be fourth choice at their mom in the middle Shawkan by no enti central middle ne defensive midfield Shawkan be omo ento obi abiem
okay
but omo creative midfielder ba ko Ednaka Baba Yaya o sa creative midfielder no omo mpe obi afen wo si so omo experience player
okay
enu ntira no mani abresa komo ko fa Patrick Sibomana Sibo ya Libya for
na ehwim no
Kotoko sika times 3 plus some amount
I hear so obenya be $15,000
yeah
a month
sa no be gino enti Kotoko pebi se Kotoko benya striker ba ko a or experienced striker bia on sign a long term deal but on betuma nyam for a year to help Albert Amwa any Abdul Karima they will go for that option especially obi oye prima punta obi oye typical number 9 omo two strikers no mo nya obi ohwe na no game bia no Albert no Rafu zo tia pa but comes out be bia be bobo na fa bia into pie be bobo ni bi Abdul Karim na sa no so tia no so pie be bobo ni bi omo pa obi a obeye penalty box striker onu de gina ho so omo pe obi oye penalty box striker gina ho na ba
hala de ni ball na mo ball on fa ho 90 minutes onya touch a emfa no ho
okay last one Debbie Nicholas Jackson Debbie
use the microphone out ozo Kotoko nya dai
omo pe Nicholas Jackson
Debbie
omo pe Haaland
omo pe
so omo pe obo ni bi omo pe be go
yes eno ano
last season kai say Haaland after game no ka say onya 5 touches no share 4 or purchase to 100 touches in a game no I share one enti that is it for Asante Kotoko recruitment no
okay
and Elmina nkomo kakra ade ba kwa Rafa mo ye Elmina on say on be pressure free boys no so on say hanomo ha supporters Kotoko supporters there's one funny thing na we Kotoko player ya fa show trip Rafa ko stadium a yeah warm up like Kotoko ball match na boys no warm up si ahye kotokwa mo amoye warm up no kwa na obi warm up
obi ahun
mo nyina mo sere se si ahye kotokwa sa di ni omo make
lokre
eti training no mo ye na no coach ne one thing je no person the team ni free Kumasi no omo a lot of omo create a lot of fun for the team bonding no more and Baba Yaya is leading that no be fraud as a journalist to team because okay me na me Seraph me interview Eco TV3 no I start no observe question no mo dey sere just to get that team bonding no na afi ayi pressure bi afi omo so no omo yes ade no ewo Elmina no mo say training ade eka ho a observe anya asem so Asante Kotoko in Elmina so far eno ene de omo ye no ho a omo ni abre ombebo Go Stars na me Wednesday
yeah
mama mouse our story we Asante Kotoko ne How United bebo na na manya details How United Raf say Liberty Professionals and honorable John Peter Amewu Minister for Railways ato no dey akọ na say Peter Amewu Kotoko supporter no ready to fund say Kotoko my campaign wo hoy he will pay everything on
wow
and tomo any How United game no opese Kotoko bakrumo odi ombo krumo so ma ba hoy abebo game no hoy and it is something that will happen why mini stadium this hour ready it's Kotoko will move to
no mo akobia no ana
omeko game hoy honorable John Peter Amewu and air front is adding so I know I am kakre
yes e do wa ye de won sem nyina e beba ye gu so na hatch folk e cry so mo do mo ni tirem wa situare na situare o mo akodi 1 week from there o mo akọ Lomi Togo situare na amaso ba has mpani fo chimo mo si nyame adoma kene o mo tu afri Ghana had o mo ni atirem e wo Lomi Togo na o mo akọ camp wo ho na hatch folk are confirm the signings of Kwabena Boateng from Lagos Cities, Yaya Adramani from Go Stars, and Afe Hussein Mohammed, and so no omo Edna Beka omo team. Na goalkeeper Edema hatch folk Benjamin Esari, and Odeto fans no any players ni nyina nim say na no omo je homo cup no so omo fa ni nyina nto omo chi na fe omo focus on the season omo prepare ye emfa enko season a
although say we are match na ball no and share down that form and it's a tough game too because omo share down division 1 team na omo premier and most of the matches in the so aye no omo so be share it so matches na ball and so far me to me say no say although say ya win cup mo na so elije dey one say elije one na say nyen na me share because cup na agi na so say towards to the league because league in na win with the normal because yen share down PCT BI and so far so league ni so yen share say afina ye dey yen be akan bom na say ne be ya e be towards to the league it so far although say they nyanya achieve this first cup because me so I'm impressed that na me am adu say maba big club like Accra so foot na my team achieving first cup match and I'm team about prove say but me expect say the end of the season and at the end of the league you know nyama be play let me happy before answer na me back so foot most of the penalty in there I'm expecting that by penalty in there is anybody's game because penalty in there unboko and I don't
enchi goalkeeper for Hartford Benjamin Asare no see players no the fans ni na obi a emfa homo cup victory no entu na chi na fe omo nhwe season ayem dan so Hartford for ka so omo ko asutware amaso e so omo so omo ko Togo no tsena e no omo ko ebe ba so na fe signings omo confirm ni afa futu a Benjamin Asare the goalkeeper e de ma
so where has for signings now on my na nukreni menye impressed men ka so masa men so men ka so mo yade but me say menye impressed
ade nanka opede
busu ade to house no say house for ni bi refia ma men kai omo it took the last match day na ye last hour na ye house any betim it was a game na bibia ye possible say has bet mario na ye it was possible mathematically na ye possible
yeah
in the game edru baby my busuya go na has for say no ebusuya ona da wo kire me mu o say be chem bi say aboa bi to na so it took aboa bi okoto be chem player nani
that aboa will always be around
and sana has etimi di omo na yesi for makasa aha
phobia
for relegation. That was the instance they take glorious Accra House of Folk Emma Omoka Ghana League nimu. And for such a team and the clout now club na e won ebusuya, yes, me expect a lot more from them. Me expect a lot more from them. And the house coach here Watara. Ebusuya free say Watara buy no. O de house for na nkyere mi. Then na manager na ye kyere say.
Watara so do omo gye ne tumpa.
Watara aye enti sesi as ye busa house for mpanyifo no say Watara as a coach. Ne system ne san then no mbeka.
Omo gye ne tum.
Enti ebusuya Watara say oba Ghana na at least what when nsan no kakra ebusuya ye ka say di Watara ho dance ye. Watara nsan no ne san ebusuya then na beka.
Oh, save house from relegation.
Ne nsan no ne san.
And one.
Na house no on kade omu ko relegation so ko save omu o ba na house na baby no mu da no onu na nkade house e ko ho
oh no mo na yi no mo on na be better na wasa
ebusu no mu na baby omu da no
ba na house na yi
na house nye a game from going to division 1 on na dey house ko duru ho abo akoto obi anim abo ne ko form abo be say
man na ye house mpanimfo anti omu hu ne ho asem ka
house aya announcement bi so manya isa nko mi refinidi
omo de amankwa aba but we assistant to Watara your boss
almost had the bakubi
Watara your boss
so
one
from
down
there,
the picture ni yes
from there then no about two players now ebe bobo na omo be rescue club no said ebe ya the club ni ko mu ni no supporters ni ko mu last season no omo san ko mu biem how score Gold Stars e ko fa Samuel Mofa Ibusuya Gold Stars wana no mbuzo omo tese has interested in Samuel Mofano no mo hu no mbuzo mo say ampa na say because last season no nye on command Gold Stars team nim no nye regular start no nye one of their top players who say House of Folk ko ba bi any Gold Stars akofa player Ibusuya e wo say Gold Stars for the top player
what you say
e wo say you top player nye obi a ya mani free nchen ba be Bobby no
what the na ye dey
enyo obi e mani free nchen be Bobby asemo e ye top player no wo Gold Stars no e na wo say House koko tu ne ba but House ko no ko fa di Bobby sa ne ba e ene ye say o mafu obi from DBB United Hussein Mohammed
yes
ena House afa ya Adramani ebusia for him ma hwen kakra Gold Stars ni no for him meet mark say on the right side say oba be ka you know who Michael no who guy no fan from Lagos cities no who ho no enye the best there but ye Ghana standard ne there yes eya ne sa the no man so afa kwabona boatin enso aka ho
o ma confirm
ebusuya no kra ba ko permit say that nye convinced by House for recruitment
no mo guso
menya so far menya convinced because
omo dey
enche aka me say 7 days I say na window na close
nti House nya dey
ebusuya na wo say we na nya saa time we go no mo yo na wo say nka House for sporty quality players na form da o ama coach na start blended da o but na obetin years House for me cover player bi no bi anim da na ye say na we ofri and so bi club can na onim no on last season no that be for a team na already ebusu nya star players ni mo ya o for a team na already nya star players ni mo ya omo ankasa nuanum kotoko no ko Sudan national team player no akofa na ba enti ono no anya bia onum se oye national team player ampa smart ni gina ba onum na ogba otimu se we die left back no smart Sudan ni otimu se we die ye Kamara na busuya kakra bi supporters no ko omo se boy yes unze we die ye sebi na me expect say House of Folk so nye but the problem na me want say me say House ho na busuya every bench what eba do ogina park no so menya convinced na me yam sese me say this season ahwana sa abo na nto bechem ni na nia
that's what mesa ba so bio na serif me ba so tie Dr. Mahmoud Baumia His Excellency the Vice President who doubles as the candidate for the MPP in the coming elections.
We want support the revival of the Premier League and clubs to improve commercial viability and create related jobs by directing policy through the National Lotteries Authority and the Gaming Commission to establish and fund a sports employment module to assist premier clubs fund operational expenses, including player remuneration. And also we will provide a bus to each Premier League club. And we will build 6 5,000-seater capacity stadia for the new regions, the 6 new regions, and we will build a standard stadium for Sunyani because of their love of football and the many clubs in Sunyani. So, ladies and gentlemen, also upgrade the surfaces of our football pitches to meet the highest international standards.
Yes, we are MPP candidates. Saraf, I'm about building stadiums for the 6 regions. Be for football, Chombesi Stadium, buses for Premier League class. Ghana was carrying
manifestos the intent of a political party for so when opportunity earlier. Adwene anasa adwene mu pa political party bi was a fasa area where say me opportunity a say na meye. Agudie mu eniyoma om beye na me de ato ho no. Ma me ready ade nkyerɛ.
Time be fa me ready yanko.
Then there say na ntimi nya because na was say me de me fa we na me de compare the last campaign manifesto on sports. You be building multi-purpose youth and sports center of excellence in 6 new regions. This was captured in the NPP manifesto highlight, NPP 2020 manifesto highlight, and I'm reading from City Newsroom. Build multi-purpose youth center and sports center of excellence in 6 new regions. Omuchronwa. Okwahanma. They've talked about in your ma omobeye nyina na me pese me chiro similarities e wom any the what 2020 edition no oman to me oman ko ho nkra any the wa hanum no me aka kire parties ne say so we define ideas ebe to paper so nyame ya adom na wonya opportunity a try so be implement. However, and your money be your home, I have issues with it. And it be your home, I feel they should have touched on it. But in I mean blame the political, I mean blame those or more picky or more to lead to be on their manifesto. Samojan was part of the NPP manifesto. Almost and so now be representing the interest of sports. Meaning what I say or which other persons are on in terms of the sports angle. But they use tax incentives, including flat tax, to incentivize private sector investment in sports, tourism, and fantastic. You be mass sports now you're encouraging. You call taekwondo problem I'm raising. Tax no kwana o Messi stadium area so mo mra metua na $2 million.
Be a Messi stadium match.
So as stadium match but ahanum no o se oba use a tax system to attract the private sector. The cost one now no. We need a solution to it. As to whether say obey implement it. Only nobody time will tell. Implement an e-visa policy for all international. Let me move you on from there. Establish a sports development fund to fund the development of sports infrastructure, talent, and grassroots for way Oko manifestos now over the years. NPP ni NDC ni na oma sports development fund. But they be the tianity any fund be for sports. And I have said that. Unya tro ni say the only be ntia be den dia ma no. E ba scan said ni o man is scanning na wa kotam bi dia to say. It is a reason why. It is a reason why the ani can say enka ube create a win-win situation. A win-win situation means that me ba be inject funding into sports. Ewo area hanu. Ebenya nsunsan so papa dia ma class. Wo so ton player yen so percentage say
other
countries ni bi ye ne saa ma ne ye possible so kyerɛ say nti Saudi scan program a enya wo ya because enye money ubenya ne back when players are sold it say the Brazilian government make huge amount of money from player sales because they are injecting in sports and there are wo ton player wo first scan nyina ngu botom but obi a wa contribute to the development of the player no nti sa onya tro may establish a sports fund now why na this ka betum wo ko first scan wo na ebra ye nyina enim say ska ho aye de no wo nti those are the legitimate questions we will raise but I would feel that yes sports fund very important but then ka be yan say yeah de na sports fund ni ska korramu a ya the modalities be atoto hon mo ya dey develop talent e dey nature talent ya dey training coaches ya dey build the infrastructure ya dey ahihye neoma na to the extent that money gone in ekum no say akra bi so free sa system ni bana ne ho ba mfaso a skani bi besan aba e be sustain sa funding no sa neoma ni na me pese mi hu but I don't see anything like that start an operation Olympic glory ye call Olympics ya nkoje hwe ye start Olympic glory ye nyina nim say nyesa ya tro ne kwa starting an Olympic glory means that e was say ye start free one grassroots enya ni athletes na duru hanum ne ye was structures a developing nature athletes onu ye owie SHS ye wa athletics club omu compete ya fund omu athletics bumi ama nipa take interest in athletics sani your money na this but unya launching an operation in itself for success but they about sustainable structures now they go on na talent na eba ma talent ni yasa sustain ama talent ni ya nature ma omu aba be globally competitive and then the day build 5,000 seater capacity standard stadium for the new regions and the Oko 2020 edition never honor and the Omasa Kofana you want more upgrade surfaces of our football pitches we so I buy cast or upgrade surfaces of football pitches
we just taking lessons there
but the issue is that Ebeko only Babayara make sure what there only the state good the state facilities but anything because a policy ebe attract ada yamo aba be yes de no be better than wo ye baba yara ya class sports now ye esipon class ye bo 18 how many of them ne basa first because
about to basa ma Premier League class
for me I make prefer say ye resource clubs ama clubs ni mu mfimu ayedu to be able to do some of these things on their market say adia me pay meto yama that is what the cat ye biano menya boot mo meje menya football mo meje menya bibs mo meje that is not yam build a professional class that way resource with policy direction class in ensase emunye do in terms of finances san your man on here say obeto the man because otoman ne and let me tell you Kinvesa Baumia to I don't give us a bass. All my friends about me. I think tell my job. Give us a bass about me. Send the give us a bass and say, wouldn't be a large besabe. I on Bessa go back. Patcho, yeah, bass and I say, they're perfect. But our clubs now who are more peja. They are selling players. The local league need boom sponsorship aba Sikaba league, you know, or top bass. Oh, here say, you better bass at channel because. Metro and yes sustainable long term short term they will be a year pa but going forward for me the better way say you better resource clouds in why you do but for wonderful ideas but you know
think Jumadia
but implementation
MBB